Hey friends, Mark Holmes here, just relaxing for a little bit before the game. We're about 2 hours away from kickoff. I'm out here actually smoking some tomatoes for some nice smoked salsa, and I'm going to be doing some sliders, some true blue sliders, as well, of course, as Joe Boo's chicken wings. And I'm just kind of sitting here chilling and relaxing. But as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report, because you guys make me want to be the best Dallas Cowboy YouTuber out there. So definitely I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I'm cooking, and if you want to get the recipes on some of the stuff, because they're great tailgate recipes, or if you're having a game day a celebration stuff that you may want to try and things. So I'm going to make a playlist on the YouTube channel that'll have all my recipes on there. So if you guys like them, definitely take a picture of what you make and share it with me on Facebook or Instagram, because I definitely want to see how you guys are spreading the mojo. Now, I'm so happy that football is back, but I got to tell you, I hate preseason. Don't get me wrong, it's a necessary evil, but a lot of times you lose guys in senseless games that mean nothing in the grand scheme of things. I honestly believe that the NFL needs to look at reducing the number of games. For the Dallas Cowboys to have 5 preseason games is ridiculous. When you think about the first preseason game where none of your starters play, the second preseason game you might have a series or 2 of your starters, and the third game is, okay, you might have them play a half and a little into the third quarter. The fourth game is just an audition for other guys. It's too many games, and you lose too many players in the offseason here. The Seattle Seahawks lost their left tackle last night, and if you don't think that that's not big, that's huge. And I'd hate for us to lose somebody in a meaningless game. Thus far, we've been pretty lucky as far as injury goes. We've had some pulled hamstrings, not torn, some pulled ones and things that have slowed some guys down in practice and stuff. We had our 4th string tight end break his ankle, but he probably wasn't going to make the squad anyway, and I feel bad for him, Hamlin. But it's the nature of the game, nature of the business. But what I'm excited for, because last night during the live stream, a lot of people were saying, who are you most excited for seeing rookie-wise? And of course I said I want to see Taco play, because he's going to have a big impact on how this team does, as I feel our whole defensive line is going to be the difference maker if we're going to make a run for the Super Bowl. We have got to get that pass rush. I said I definitely want to see Ryan Switzer, because I think we need to upgrade as far as the punt return after the fumble last week. I'm looking for that guy. But I forgot that Jaylon Smith really is a rookie as well. And I know everybody's excited as can be, and it's a miracle. It truly is a miracle that that guy is going to be on the field playing in a preseason game. 6 months ago, we were talking about hoping that he would get some feeling in the foot. The drop foot has been terrible. But he has been doing fantastic, has not had a single setback in training camp. He's enthusiastic, and he's ready to go. The question is, how well will it be in game competition? Because let's be honest now. With the collective bargaining agreement, practice is not the same as it used to be. You're not taking guys to the ground. You're not doing full go on anything. Basically, you're practicing, and then you're having games. And the speeds on those two things are night and day different. So he's going to be tested a lot more than he's been tested in practice. He's going to be on a pitch count, so he might get 8, 10, 12 plays, or they may just kind of play it by ear and see how he's going, to make sure that they don't screw him up now before he's ready to be really out there. But I can't wait to see that guy on the field. I'm looking forward to it, and he's the kind of guy that you like to have on your team. He's the kind of guy you want to succeed, because he has faced adversity. He literally had everything right in front of him, top 10 pick, ready to go, and destroys his knee in his last college game. If there's anybody who deserves to be angry, flustered, pissed off, mad at the world, it should be that guy. To know what he had to go through to get to this point, the amount of work, and I got to tell you, Rehabbing a knee is not an easy thing. So not only did he have to rehab a knee and go through all of that, he had to rehab a nerve, which is even harder. So that's the kind of guy you want to succeed. That's the kind of guy that you want to have on your team, because he's an example to everybody else. It's like, if that guy can come back from that injury, I know I can come back from something that's minor or smaller. Or I don't have the right to complain because what that guy did, coming to work every day, facing the odds that he faced, that's a true football player. And that's one of those stories that I love about football. Football is not like any other sport out there. There's something about the locker room, and there's something about going to war with those guys around you. I've had friends throughout my life, but it's being in that locker room and with those guys, going to war and battling. Being there in the fourth quarter when you're tired, when you don't think you have anything more to give. But you look at those other 10 guys in the huddle and you know that you can't let them down. It teaches you things in life. I know I lean back on my experiences in football more times than not. And I think I'm a better person because of it. Do I have some battle scars from it? Sure. Do I probably have some injuries that I'm dealing with now between the bad knees and bad back? Yeah, I do. But I wouldn't trade a minute of it. I wouldn't trade one of those injuries for the time that I spent playing football. And that's why I love football so much. And even at my age, as bad as my body is, I still believe I got one or two more plays left in me. And if I could go out on that field right now, I'd be right out there. That's what football does to you. So I'm looking forward to this game. I'm hoping and praying that nobody gets hurt, get some practice in, and get out healthy. That's all I'm looking for. I'm Mark Holmes. Joe Boo, of course, is inside where it's nice and cool. And we're going to have some nice smoked salsa to go with our chicken wings and our True Blue sliders. And I can't wait because I just love to eat. I'm Mark Holmes, ready for game day.